In this edition of Practice Score, we're going to show you how to print a roster of all the folks that you've got signed up in your match, and create a piece of paper, because at registration, when you're at the morning of the match and things are going to get started and you're collecting match fees and everybody's high-fiving and good to see you again and let's get ready for the match, it's kind of nice to have a piece of paper where you can write down all the relevant information or check it off your boxes and so forth and so on. So let's get started here. Again, to point out, you've got to have an account set up on Practice Score. And number two, your systems administrator that needs to set you up as a match director. That way you'll have the opportunity to get into the particular match and take the action necessary. So here we are at the dashboard, and we're going to click on the tab for Match Director. And I'm going to select the match that I want to print the roster for, clicking on the text here. Takes us to the dashboard for the particular match for your club. Scroll down the page a bit here till you find the, again, the match in question for the date in question. And touch on the Manage button here, and if you don't touch the button, it won't freeze it in place, because we want to go down to the Approve and View Shooters. Going to click on that text there. Takes us to the next page, and here, and I'll circle it, you're going to click on this Export button right here. When you click on Export, what we want to do is export all the data, So I'm going to click on Export All Data. And you may not have noticed it, but flashing down here in the bottom left of my screen is I've got a download of all the match data as a CSV, Charlie Sierra Victor file. Now, I could open it up, but it's not really going to show us any information that's going to be helpful because I'm using Google Chrome. Now, if you've got Microsoft's Excel set up on your computer, it's probably going to work a whole lot better, but if you bear with me, it'd be a similar concept if you're using Microsoft's Excel. In any case, I've got it downloaded, but what I need to do is upload it or put it on a Google Drive spreadsheet so that I can do what's necessary. Now, if you'll just bear with me, I'm just going to whip through this real quick, because maybe you're more familiar with Microsoft Excel, and I'm not going to try to sell you on Google Chrome and using the Drive aspects, which do duplicate and work just as well for me compared to Microsoft. Plus, I didn't have to buy Microsoft. In any case, I'm going to minimize the screen a little bit here, and I'm going to drag and drop to my desktop here the particular file in question. So I've got it there on my desktop. It's going to make it easier to upload. Now, previously I've gone into my Google Drive, and I've set up a spreadsheet ready to receive the new file that I just downloaded. I should be able to either drag and drop it here, but I'm going to show you how when we import it. I'm going to click upload here, and now I'm going to drag and drop it, that file. Now, I didn't have to put it on the desktop, but I just want to show you that you can do it if you want to for whatever reason. I'm going to let it upload right there, and I'm just simply going to take these defaults because I'm never going to use this spreadsheet that I'm going to create after today, so I'm just going to import it, and it just takes a moment. And file imported successfully. Open now. Again, for those of you using Microsoft Excel, I'm sure you'll find this a whole lot simpler to use. So it's going through the uploading process. You can see a little box here saying working. And for those of you using Excel spreadsheets, you say, why gosh, why don't you go buy that Microsoft? I'm saying, why? I got this thing for free, and it didn't seem to take me any longer than what I need to do. So here's my spreadsheet. So you're looking at it. I've got names, which is great. I got email addresses. I'll just expand that so you can see some email division, and I've got all the various other categories that I may want to be interested in. Now, what I want to do is simply clean this up a little bit here. I'm going to select this column, and you would be doing this on your Excel spreadsheet. I'll click Edit, and I'm going to delete column C because I don't need their email address, and maybe I do need it for division. This is all dependent on what you've got for your registration form, so I won't spend a lot of time going through this information as far as what you've got and what you don't have. So select the columns that you want to keep. Maybe you want to change it to read something else, expand the columns as necessary. Maybe you want to change the titles to reflect something else, the method of payment, whatever the case may be. Change your column headings and you're all set. Then whatever software you've got set up, be it Microsoft or Google Chrome, print your roster here, make the text bigger if necessary, add additional lines, columns and rows here to take care of walk-ins, people that haven't registered. In any case, I'm sure once you've got your spreadsheet on the software, you'll be able to print it in any form or fashion that best suits your needs. So I hope this helps you on how to export data from PractiScore for your registered shooters, get it into a suitable spreadsheet so you can annotate the spreadsheet and then print it off as necessary and use it for your registration. So thanks for watching. Bye.